In this video, I want to share with you a very common problem that I come across, particularly in relation to employment law claims to the WRC, and particularly if the employee has brought the claim themselves. Let's assume, for example, that the employee brings a claim under the Employment Equality Act. In other words, they're alleging that they've been discriminated against in the workplace. But what I have seen frequently happening is the employee goes along and they gather up every grievance, every complaint that they could conceivably have arising from the employment. So they complain about not getting proper holidays, or perhaps being left a day or two short, not getting paid for a particular public holiday, not getting rest breaks, perhaps a payment of wages complaint, perhaps saying that the workplace was the biggest Dante's Inferno you could come across in terms of a workplace. But there's a problem with all of these complaints, and that is, if they, in the first instance, brought a complaint to the WRC about discrimination, then the adjudicator is only going to be concerned with discrimination. In other words, has the employee or is the employee able to prove discrimination? Can he or she prove facts from which a reasonable inference can be drawn that discrimination occurred? That is where the rubber hits the road. That is the case or the claim that the employee must prove. And what they do is, as I say, as a mistake, they gather up every complaint, every grievance that they had arising from the job, and they throw it all in, and most of it, or all of it, is probably going to be irrelevant, and the adjudicator won't be impressed one way or the other, and the employee regrettably will fail to lose or fail to win their case because they will have failed to prove discrimination. Just to be absolutely crystal clear about this, if you bring a claim for discrimination to the WRC or to the Labour Court, you must prove discrimination. And there's no point talking about constructive dismissal or bank holidays or public holidays or it was a terrible place to work. And likewise, if you bring a claim for constructive dismissal or for unfair dismissal or whatever, that is the claim that you must prove. There may be other issues that are adjacent or tangential to the basic claim that you have. But if your claim is for discrimination, then you need to prove your case, you need to prove discrimination. Just to be clear, if you bring a claim to the WRC, and if you're doing it yourself, or if you bring a claim to the Labour Court, you must be absolutely laser focused on the basis of your claim. So if it's discrimination, you must prove discrimination. Hope you find this video useful. If you do, give it a thumbs up down below, and thank you for your time.